So ladies, today one of the treatments that I actually do on a regular basis is actually treating more mature skin, and that for me, without a shadow of doubt, involves tightening, lifting, toning, you know, getting all those muscles to kind of like tighten up, instead of, because of course with the with us losing collagen as we get older, we need to actually plump that skin up and make sure that it stays firmer, tighter, and also of course hydrated. That's very important with mature skin.
Correct. So first of all, we're going to, so can you show them the green,
Yes.
face?
Yes.
This is beautiful. Okay, as you can see, we have a green face lady here, and one of the next of the demos we're actually going to be working on the model, but today we're just going to show you a little bit how everything is mixed together. So first of all, here I wanted to mention, please send us an email. We're going to leave the contact information in there, and we are going to send you a description of everything we talked about today, with all the materials we have used and basic description of all the different products. So this is really going to be helpful for you. So don't miss out on this opportunity to get all this free information today. So let's look at which products we're going to be using. First of all, we're going to be using a Normalizer Gel. We have put it in a foaming bottle.
Yes.
We're going to be using
K1.
This is a K1 special mixture, right? It's done especially for lifting up the skin cells, opening up the skin, decongesting the skin. It's really removes the necessity to do aggressive peeling on the skin, which is in certain cases extremely important, because sometimes you want to do a peel and sometimes you don't, right? So K1.
Oh gosh, the Holy Grail. This is my favorite. There are two products that's my favorite, and this is one of them. This is the base tonic that I use even for myself personally, because it helps with, oh my gosh, for me personally, hair growth, eyebrows, eyelashes. But it is one of the essential ingredients that is necessary when you're actually combining and mixing all the ingredients together for especially more mature skins.
Correct. So as you can see, Veronica's holding up a 110 milliliter bottle, and I was showing you a 30 ml K1. So if you just have a small studio, small beauty studio, 30 ml is okay for K1, K2 for the tonics, but base toner is not something you want to get a small quantity of, because you're going to be using it all the time.
And I do, and I really do, because I
We
love
really
using
enjoy
this
it.
on my hair.
Then we have here Kapyderm Special K, Veronica.
Oh gosh, this one. That's the second one. Okay, this stuff, mask. I mean, we're all having to wear these masks, and we're having breakouts, and this actually addresses any kind of bacterial fungus or anything that's kind of abnormal that's going on under the skin that's causing these breakouts. It also protects the skin on the surface, especially with wearing these masks. But also it's great for hydrating the skin, and I also use this at the end of every treatment that I do, to kind of, because it has this ingredient that actually helps to rapidly heal the skin.
Excellent, yes. Also it can be used, all right, this Special K, if you have any relatives who are suffering from obesity, it's actually used a lot. You know, when sometimes people have folds of skin and the skin in between gets really raw, this will actually help a lot. It takes away all the burning, it takes away
itching.
It will close the skin nicely, okay, and it's really a great help, because that's really bad suffering, especially in climates that are a bit hotter. It can be very uncomfortable, and Special K is a must-have. Also, if you have a baby, or any type of skin condition that is sensitive skin.
Yes, sensitive skin, and especially if you are undergoing any kind of chemo treatment and the skin becomes excessively dry, this is great for soothing the skin and keeping it hydrated.
Absolutely. Now this is another signature product from Kapyderm. How do you call it, Veronica?
I call it Collagino Collagen.
So in Spanish it's called Emulsión Balsámica al Colágeno. So it's balsamic collagen emulsion because it's very soft, it really penetrates the skin beautifully.
Everybody's asking me, what are you doing with your hair? What's happening with your hair? Why is it growing so much?
Yes. So here today I've actually cut off the top because it's a tube, so when you squeeze you have products that you cannot really get out, but you know, we are just using this like that and it's okay, you know. So we're going to be using every little bit of this product because it is so precious. It is excellent on acneic skin. It's also excellent for people who have very oily skin. They don't want to have that shine. So this is the EBC and lots of other uses that we are actually going to include in our description at the document that you will receive when you send us your email. So this is the one. Then we have Shock.
Gosh, yeah, you better tell them the benefits.
So Shock is a very interesting product. It is a combination of 3 essential algae. It is packed with protein. This stuff will actually make you build your muscles much faster when you go to the gym. It will help also with regrowth of hair. It helps incredibly with energy. I give this to my son every morning before he goes to school. And we are really adamant about using this product because it has so many different health benefits, not only for top of the skin, but as I just mentioned, as a dietary complement.
Absolutely. So from the inside out, which is where we're going with these products. So a lot of the products are not just for treating the topical part, the epidermis layer of the skin. They go much, much further. So, and that's the beauty of this product range.
I'm not sure if you ever heard about that. The stuff that you're putting on top of the skin, you should actually be able to eat it, because as we are putting things on the surface of the skin is absorbing. It is becoming part of our blood system, circulation. So we should be very, very aware of what we're using in our cosmetics. So Kapyderm has made sure that all the products are organic, that are biologic grown, and of course these complements or supplements in English are a testament to that. So another one is Revital. Revital is a combination of borage oil, onagra, and vitamin E. Everything is all these oils are cold pressed and they're very easily digestible. So for any of you who would like to grow collagen in your face, like, you know, a couple of you who care about looking young and healthy and full of energy, Revital is definitely for you. Now we're going to be using in our formula because, as Veronica mentioned earlier, the focus of microlifting is tightening, toning, and also on occasions, anti-inflammatory, okay? And Revital, when used topically, will give us that effect.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so over here we're going to be actually mixing now all the essential ingredients to perform a demonstration for you, and it's called microlifting. So we're going to start with the foam, normalizing foam.
Okay, so we're going to use this, normally we would use this on a client to wash the face.
Yeah, so just a cleanser to get rid of any makeup and so forth, preparing the skin. Step 2 would be to use the K1, and what that does, it actually opens up the pores and allow for better penetration of the mask that we're actually going to be applying to the skin. So we would leave this on the skin for about 5 minutes.
Yes, we leave it on while we prepare the individualized, specialized treatment for our client. Okay, so it actually gives you time to do that. And then, now we have put on the K1, now we are preparing the mask for the client. So we're going to mix 8 milliliters of base toner. So what I have done, I have used a syringe, okay, and I'm just
not with a needle in, by the way. That's all it is.
There's
you can
no,
bear to,
sorry about this. There is no needle, and I just kind of stick it in the top and turn around. So we're going to use 8 milliliters of this.
that's going into a bowl.
We are actually going to use this afterwards, okay? Because it's way too good
to waste.
Alright, so 8 milliliters of base toner in the bowl. Next, we are going to use 5 grams of collagen.
Okay.
So what I have here is scales.
So here's the weighing scale. That's in the tube. Okay, so now we're actually going to be preparing, we've got all the ingredients ready, as we've just explained, and now we're going to be weighing the Collagena.
So we said 5 grams, right?
Yes,
so my
we
scale is
certainly
at
did.
0.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to pop in.
That's about 5 grams.
Okay, it's 6.
Okay.
I think we can do with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we can do 1 pearl of Revital.
Okay, and these are these wonderful capsules that are packed with all the minerals and vitamins that you can imagine.
Okay.
So we're just putting a hole in that, and then that gets squeezed into the mixture here.
Mm-hmm. And the next one, we have 1 shock.
So that's a tablet, which is the Algae Tablet, and we're going to crush that.
And I'm just using 2 spoons.
Okay.
But you can use pestle and mortar or whatever you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Also, if spoons are bigger, it's easier.
Yes.
The finer the powder,
The better,
Mm.
most definitely. You don't want any lump on your client's face.
Okay. So, as you can see, this is pretty liquidy.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to
Mix everything together.
mix it together. You can use a brush, you can use a spatula, whatever you feel comfortable with. And you can see that I'm actually getting this kind of uniform substance from this. Very green.
Mm-hmm.
And very nutritious for the skin.
Yes.
So if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and pop them in the comments. You can also email us, you can contact us via YouTube, we're also on Facebook. Veronica Koppelman, I believe is your Facebook page.
For longer beauty.
For Longer Beauty,
Yes.
but we're gonna leave all that information in the description of this video. Alright, we have this really nice,
Looks good enough to eat that.
yeah, doesn't it? Like a
Mhm. It's almost like you've made it with love. Okay.
So we are back here, and I've just made this wonderful, wonderful mask. And I'm gonna ask Veronica to lend me her hand so you can see what it's like. And I'm going to show you how you're gonna apply it.
Okay.
So, as you can see, I have it, it's very consistent, huh? It doesn't run at all. So what you wanna do, you wanna pat it on the skin. Okay, you don't wanna be doing this.
No need for sweeping.
This is
Literally
not
just pat
it,
on.
okay? So what we want a nice layer of this mask. I'm gonna actually leave it on Veronica's hand right now because her skin is gonna feel so good. Alright, So usually we would leave this on the face for about, let's say 20 minutes, and then remove it. Also, you can remove it with a brush or a spatula, and then whatever is left over, you can use base toner, which will remove the remains of the mask and hydrate the skin.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to leave you with this.
Okay, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
So after we have removed the mask, of course we will not let our client or ourselves go into the street without any hydration, even though the work we have done with microlifting is pretty much enough. So what Kapyderm suggests that we do is actually mix now Special K,
yes,
with 1 milliliter of base toner and 1 pearl of Revital. So we're going to be using Special K, base toner, and again a Revital. So what I would do, I would use a very small container, or even you can use little what do you call those? Sample?
A sample pot. Yes.
Sample pot. Or what I would do, because this is really because what I like to do if I do any kind of advanced treatments like microneedling and things like that, I like to leave my client also with a little bit of sample to take home. So I'll actually mix it in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I mix it in a little baggie, and then they can take home. And
oh, very nice. It's very nice.
It's ecological also.
Yeah.
So while Veronica is getting her beautiful hand treatment,
anti-aging hand treatment,
we are going to mix our final product for our client to put on their face, or also to take home with them. So
that consists of Special K, and it's only a small amount that you need.
Very small. Special K is actually incredible how little it goes a super long way. Isn't it
does. I mean, it really is like emulsion. So you only need a tiny bit, and it just gets everywhere, which is great. So very economical.
And also, normally I would use collagen for after diode laser treatment.
Yes. Oh,
but
yes.
since you started saying that you were using Special K, I was like, hold on.
Yes, I do.
And it actually, it's really, really good as well. I mean, I really like it, especially for some parts, some intimate parts, like say we do a lasering, collagen may be a bit too fresh.
Yep. So again, Special K. So there's a lot of different treatments that you can actually use Special K for. So right now we have got in this tiny bowl right here, we have a little bit of Special K. We've got some base tonic in this little pot here, or little container, and we're going to add some Revital in this. And that's it. Squeeze that in.
And it looks so small.
Yes,
but
it's
a lot. It's a lot.
A lot.
I would use this on a client and would cover actually the whole face and the collat and the neck. It's incredible.
Yes, it's a
really
lot here. Okay, and then we're going to mix this.
I'm going to use my mini spatula for that. Actually, I have a trick. Should I tell them my trick?
Yes, please. I'm all ears.
So, when I do a microneedling, I actually don't like to touch ingredients too much, not even with a spatula. And so what I would use, I could find it. Oh yes, right here.
Okay, so you'll use a needleless syringe.
Needleless syringe, and it actually mixes this completely.
Oh wow! I would never have thought of that. I like that.
I was trying to find a way how to get really controlled product on the face of my clients when doing microneedling. So I figured, how can you be more controlled than the syringe?
Wow.
And then I start mixing it, so then, you know, look.
You get a really nice consistency,
Yeah,
actually.
you do actually.
I would never have thought of something like that.
You know, desperation.
Oh my gosh.
Photos.
That is beautiful. Beautiful.
So
I like that.
I really like it, the way it mixes everything up. It's like you said, it's very consistent, very homogeneous. And also, you know, if it's a bit more liquidy, you can actually store your product inside the syringe.
Oh my god.
And they just put a little top on top.
Oh wow.
You know.
And remember, she's not using a needle here. It's just the syringe on its own.
Just the plastic part.
Yes.
You know.
Okay.
So let's say there are some of them, maybe you can actually just put a top, and here you have your product safely stored inside, and you can measure it. This is the beauty. You measure how much you're using. You know, it's not just, okay, brushes are great, but you don't really have a control how much you're applying. Let's say if it's, you know,
that's true.
in certain products you may want to know that. All right. Veronica, I really enjoyed this presentation.
So right. Well, it's the first one we've done, and we really hope you've enjoyed it. As you can tell, we are absolutely passionate. We love this product so much. We love what we do, actually. Even our clients give feedback all the time about, oh my gosh, you've got healing hands. You guys really love what you're doing, and we both do. We just love what we're doing.
Exactly, and we really love the fact that every time we work with these products, there is a positive result. I mean, really, you can't go wrong, even if you have foolproof. Even if you have very little notion of what's happening, really, you can already start working with them, and because they have very detailed instructions, and then as you get to know these products, you will actually start developing your own formula.
Absolutely.
And Kapyderm gives you that creative freedom
to do that. Yes, and I think for anyone in this industry, in the beauty industry, we are very creative. And the other thing that I actually forgot to mention is that I use these products not only just for the skin or for consumption, but also for treating the scalp. So whether it's alopecia, you know, whatever the skin complaint is on the scalp, hair regrowth, I use these products. So what Kapyderm actually does, it actually affords you the ability to treat all kinds of skin complaints, not just from the outside, but also from the inside going out. But in addition, also treating the hair, the scalp, to promote good, healthy looking hair. And as I said, pre-op, post-op, all the products are here. And we will show you how to mix, combine to treat whatever it is you need to treat.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Veronica.
You're most welcome. And
Veronica is really well versed in treating scalp because she's had many clients with terrible problems, and she was actually able to make their lives now.
Oh, absolutely. Hair regrowth is a big industry. So if you're wanting to take Kapyderm, you know, the skin, you can if you want, just stay with skincare if that's what you want to specialize in. However, if you want to take things a step further and start treating the scalp and helping people whose hair, you know, hair is falling out, or who have got alopecia, whatever the hair problem is, you can actually take things up another level and actually be able to help them with that.
Excellent. Yes, absolutely. If you have any questions, comments, please let us know. If you have any skin condition or any challenge that maybe you're facing now at your work, maybe we can help you.
Oh, absolutely.
We will do more demonstrations like this. We are hoping that you enjoy this one, and don't forget to subscribe, click like and the little bell button so that you know when we come up with a new video. And also don't forget to write to us, and we will send you everything we talked about in a nice PDF format so you can have it for your own reference.
And thank you again for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so
much.
Bye-bye.